A few thoughts on ranked battles. A rant by Dangerously Incompetent on World of Warships. Now, this fourth season of ranked battles ended a week or two ago, and this is the last time I looked at my ranks. As you can see, I got as far as rank 4, but then I fell back to rank 6. And the first time I came down to rank 6, it was like hitting a brick wall. I sort of got that far, and then all of a sudden I couldn't hit anyone. Everyone was shooting me. I just sank and died and did nothing, or the rest of the team just melted away. And then I fell back to about 12, and then came back to rank 6, brick wall again, which is really odd, because the next pool of players actually starts at rank 5. There's a pool from 12 to 6 is the same pool. And then 5 to 2 is a different pool, and then there's another pool at rank 1. So I wasn't meeting different players. It's just things went wrong at rank 6. Maybe it's just one of those things, or maybe Wargaming was fixing it. So I found it hard to progress in order to try and make me play more ranked battles, spend more on flags or premium consumables. Who knows? Anyhow, that's as far as I got. But my main thoughts about ranked battles is that there are plenty of rewards, lots of flags, money, and if you doubloons if you get to 2 and 1, and if you get to rank 1 this season and the previous season, then you can get a premium ship. That sounds pretty tasty. Sounds worth going for, doesn't it? Well, that and the rank progression through or back through the ranks really does seem to bring out the worst competitive spirit in warship players. Chat was absolutely toxic, far worse than normal in random battles. Constantly you see people dying early and then whining and shit talking the rest of the team, or calling people noobs and all the rest of it. I mean, they've lost. They're dead. The team's still going. We could still win, but they're just pouring out a tirade of filth through the chat window, thwarting the remaining team's attempts to win. And they're spiting themselves. Why are they doing it? Well, it's because they're all worked up about getting to the next rank, or if they lose this battle, they're going back a rank. It's And you do need chat. Talking in chat helps if you're being sensible and discussing tactics, agreeing on where to go, saying I'm going to do this, will you support me, blah blah blah. I mean, it's useful. So you don't really want to turn chat off, you just want to block the gobshites. Some people say, oh, must have team chat, must pay attention to it, blah blah blah. You can just filter it out, it's just part of the game, blah blah blah. Well, no, I play this game for enjoyment. I don't play this game to read some gobshite's filth. When I block someone, I want them blocked, and I don't want to see that stuff. Talking about tactics, yeah. Saying you did that wrong because of X, Y, and Z, well, that's constructive criticism. Saying you did it wrong, you're useless, I'm dead because you're useless, well, that's just bad manners. Sour grapes. And spiting yourself, spiting your own team. So stuff that, I don't want to see them. So I was busily blocking away in chat every time someone started up like that. And then I thought, block someone. I thought, hang about, I blocked him a couple of battles ago. I'm sure I did. Oh, on with the battle. Can't spend time messing around with chat. I've got some enemies to kill and a rank to go up. Well, we lost that battle. And then the next battle, very next battle, there he was. And from the start, he was carrying on his rant from the last battle. So I blocked him, but he was still chatting away, still appearing in chat in my window. Like, I don't want to see this. What's going on? I poke around a bit and I find out that's how blocking works. You block a player from chat, and he blocks him for that battle, and that battle only. Next battle, he's back again. Well, that's no good wargaming. I block someone, it's for a reason. I don't want to hear them. I don't want to talk to them ever again. Well, maybe I'll change my mind in 10 years' time or something. But until I do, I want them blocked. I don't want to see a word out. I don't want to see a peep out of them. It's a waste of my time blocking them continually. So fix that. Wargaming, fix it. Eventually, I just gave up. There's so much toxic chat and they're just blocking isn't working. So I removed chat entirely. I found a mod off the forums and it shifts your chat box, the bit you type in if you want to send a message, right up to the top, and the chat itself appears off the top of the screen, so you don't see it. So you can still talk to the team, but the team can't talk to you. I missed out on all the strategy chats and agreeing where to go and all the rest of it, which is a bit of a downer, but my enjoyment of the game went up because I was no longer faced with a tirade of filth or harassment or insults or anything like that. So that's the first thing about ranked battles I want to get off my chest. And the second thing I want to get off my chest is that aim assist was rife. I am absolutely certain I met aim assist user after aim assist user. How can you say that? They could just be good players. Yes, they're really good players. Their aim is awesome. They seem to know where I'm turning before I've even turned. They can dodge all my shots. They must be awesome players. Shame their seamanship is absolutely awful. They're sailing into islands. They're ramming their own team. They're sailing into an island again. They're torpedoing their own team. They're second-rank torpedo firers. Their tactics are poor. And you look at their records and they're below 50% in random battles, but all of a sudden in ranked battles, they're up 55-60% win rate. In fact, most of the first few hundred people who come through to rank 1 on ranked battles, I accuse them of using aim assist. Some of them might be good players, but the vast majority were aim assist users. Flat out, no question about it. But Wargaming can fix this. You look at the aim assist blurb, their own blurb, and they say, well, we just read stuff out of the client and then put it on screen. Really? Well, yeah. The ones I've seen show a line from the centre of the ship to where you should be aiming your shells. So it's taken into account the target's speed, the target's direction, and the flight time for the shells. Well, all that information is actually in the client, because otherwise, how could the client draw your torpedo firing assist stuff? All the calculations of where shells land, blah blah blah, they all happen on the server. But the clients are being told where each ship is, what direction is it heading in, and how fast it's going. Which makes it easy for the cheat mod makers to cheat. And then similarly for shell dodging, when the aim assist thing shows you where the enemy shells are going to land. Well, surely the client does know that. No, yes it does. It does because it reduces the load on the server. The server doesn't keep on going, the shell is here. The shell is here, tell the client. Tell the client the shell is here. It's now here, it's now here, it's now here, it's now here, it's landed. It doesn't do that. It shows there's a shell, it's coming from here, it's landing there, it's taking this fast, it's doing this arc. And the client, and it does that so that the client can draw it without constantly generating huge amounts of traffic between the server and the client. But both of those are straightforward to get rid of. Well, one, you only tell the client the ship is here. It is pointing in this direction. You know where it was last time, so that's where the smoke is for last time, and this is where the smoke is for this time. And that takes care of the smoke indicator for speed. But you lose the torpedo assist. That's gone if you do that. And for the shells, well, in real life battles you don't see shell arcs. You see a flash from the enemy's guns, and then some seconds later, if you're lucky, you see a splash of water. If you're unlucky, you don't see anything at all because you've just been hit by a sharp, ruddy, great big shell and you're dead. So the actual tracers in this game are totally unrealistic. You just don't see them in real life. So you could do away with that. You just go, you've seen a flash, you've seen the gun, the server tells the client that ship's fired those guns. And then a while later, the shell lands here, here, and here, and in this ship, here, blah. There you go. Job's done. Do that, make that change, those two changes, and the aim assist can't work. Of course, that's a fairly significant change in how the game works. But otherwise, wargaming have to come up with a way of detecting those aim assists. They have to work out what they look like in memory and then go looking for them, which means they need admin privileges while you're running the game, which is not really something you want. I mean, so far, wargaming has mostly been really, really quiet about aim assist, deleting posts about aim assist off their forums, things like that. Basically in the hope that the fewer people know about it, the fewer people will use it, and there's so few people using it against so many people who aren't using it that it's not an issue. People don't realise it's an issue. But in ranked battles there were plenty of people doing it, plenty of people using it, plenty of people cheating. And at the moment they find it really difficult to catch you doing it unless you put a video up on YouTube of you using an aim assist. They won't do you, and even if they do, recently put a post up saying aim assist is illegal. If you catch you using it first time, you get banned for a week. Oh, really? So there's little chance of being caught, very little penalty for being caught. Well, that's not stopping anyone, is it? So, tighten up your ship, wargaming, make it ship shape and Bristol fashion, and make chat blocks work until further notice, and get rid of the aim assist. You really do need to do that to fix ranked battles. Having said all that, on the bright side, you get some quite nice battles sometimes, as long as you don't have any cheats banging around. And it's 7-a-side, so you make more of a distance. You get much fewer AFKs because people, I want to go, I want to win, I've got to win. Just going in and AFK in will get me a loss, so I can't do that. So you get more interesting battles and the quicker battles, and you get the similar amounts of credits and XP from them. Plus, if you manage to do well and go up the ranks, you get lots of Brucey bonuses, lots of flags, lots of cash, consumables, premium consumables. So all in all, it's worth a go, I reckon. So I suggest next time there's a ranked battles, try it. It's worth a go. And you just play it like you play random battles, just enjoy it. Don't worry too much. Well, try not to worry at all about going up or down the ranks. And just enjoy the battles and enjoy the Brucey bonuses if you do well. And when there comes a time when you just seem to be losing all the time, whether it's because people have better ships, they got more flags, premium consumables, they're a better player, or they're just outright cheating, then quit, walk away. Wait a couple of weeks and then try again, because by that time the people who are beating you might have moved on, if you're lucky, and if not, well, you just quit again. Just take it easy and enjoy the rewards if they happen to be there, and don't get worked up about it. That's it. That's my thoughts on ranked battles. Wargaming, get your ship together. You give it a go, but don't worry if it doesn't work out. next time.